Let me make something clear. We were never respected in the medical field at all. And we don't have time for no trial and error. This is what happens when you feel confident in a decision that you shouldn't have made. What's up, everybody? It's your girl B Octavia, and I am back with another video. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new. My name is B Octavia. I am 27 years old, and I'm from Washington, D.C. Now, if you haven't subscribed already and you've been here before, I don't know what you're waiting on, but it's free. So just go ahead, do that, and like the video. Now let's jump right into this, because this is near and dear to my heart. Being a mother myself, we are going to talk about Jessica Ross and her labor delivery story from hell, where the doctor in charge of her labor actually decapitated the baby. So, Jessica Ross went into labor with her son in July of 2023. She went to the Southern Regional Medical Center in Clayton County. And I done heard a thing or two about Clayton County jail, that is. You know what I'm saying? So anything Clayton County involved, I don't know. She nor her partner had any indication of any complications that could happen during their delivery. Every doctor's appointment, the baby was healthy, moving around. There was nothing that would predict this to happen. According to reports, while in labor, the baby became stuck about 10 hours into Jessica giving birth. There was several attempts made by the doctor to get the baby unstuck, but every single attempt put more and more hours on Jessica's labor in general. So in their last attempt, I don't know if they was trying to do a C-section or what, but in their last attempt at getting the baby out, the doctor in charge decapitated the baby. To put this in even more of a descriptive detail, let me lay this out for you. Roughly 3 hours passed before St. Julian, the doctor in charge, took Ross, age 20, for a cesarean section. By the time the doctor took Ross to have the C-section, a fetal monitor stopped registering a heartbeat. The cesarean section removed the baby's legs and body, but the head was delivered vaginally. The medical examiner report states that baby Treveon Jr.'s death was caused by the fractured dislocation of his upper cervical spine and spinal cord. Jessica Ross and her family are suing the doctor who delivered the baby, the doctor's entire OBGYN practice, all of the nurses and doctors involved in the baby's birth, as well as they are suing the hospital. Now, before I get into stats, this is what I will say. Over the past 5 years, more than ever, we have seen multiple cases from all across the world of pregnant black women dying during childbirth or shortly thereafter. And I can't help but think that, you know, above any stats that I could say and that I will say, there has to be some level of hatred and disrespect for the black woman, for our stats to be so much higher than everybody else's. Now, of course, we do have a long lineage of health concerns, health issues, you know, stress-related illnesses and things to that nature. But is there something deeper within how we are treated when we have to go to the hospital? You think we want to go to the hospital? No. But in cases where we have to go to the hospital, we have a huge fear of never walking back out of there because of things like this. You already are so close to dying. Even if you got the epidural, you got all these things, you the healthiest, this, that, and the fourth. So when it's negligence on the other side, that's a recipe for disaster. I'm already holding on as best as I can hold on. And you fucked up. One of my best friends in childhood, I remember her mother was pregnant and she got diagnosed for diabetes. I forget what type, but it was due to her pregnancy that she developed diabetes. So let's get into the stats really quick, and then I will leave you guys with my conclusion. As of 2023, black women are 2 to 3 times more likely to die from pregnancy related complications. And a study in 2021 said that black infants, they have the highest rate of being more likely to die after being born. That could be from SIDS, that could be from a condition that wasn't said by a doctor when you were pregnant. This study states that black babies die at a rate of 10.6% per 1,000 deaths versus white babies who have a rate of dying at birth to be 4.49%. So they have a better chance at survival, a better chance at being born healthy and staying alive. Black babies and black pregnant women have the highest rate of deaths above Hawaiians, Pacific Islanders, American Indians and Alaskan Natives, and Asians. Now going down the list, if you can see this on the screen, Native Hawaiians and Pacific Islanders rate is 8.19%. American Indians and Alaska Natives are 7.87%, and lastly, Asians have a rate of 3.38%. Now, off the rip, that should tell you that Asians are the healthiest in their DNA and every component of their lives. They are the healthiest, and that is admirable as fuck. But I'll tell you why above all of the other races, why I feel like the stats are on point. Speaking on black people, Native Hawaiians, Native Americans, the list goes on and on as far as that lineage goes. When it comes to us, our family history has substance abuse, drug abuse, mental health issues, but there are also things like lupus and sickle cell that people off the rip will call a black disease, something that only black people experience and go through. The reason why I say they call sickle cell disease a black disease is because while it may occur in other races and ethnicities, our stats are higher as a probability of having it or developing it. The same goes for lupus, but first, I will be telling the brief stats. The sickle cell disease occurs in 1 out of 58,000 Caucasians, 1 out of 1,100 Hispanics. That's in the eastern states. 1 out of 32,000 Hispanics in the western states. 1 out of 11,500 Asians, and 1 out of 2,700 Native Americans. As far as African Americans go, we have a 1 out of 12 percentile of African Americans that carry sickle cell, that carry either half or the whole trait of sickle cell anemia. And that to me can be grouped with the Tuskegee Project. So just as there is a deep history of alcoholism and things that I've mentioned, there's a deep history of propaganda being placed on our laps and us being guinea pigs for the future. Let me make something clear. We were never respected in the medical field at all. Never. There was nothing about us that was respected in that. What that does is it breaks down our systems before we could even have a chance. We didn't sign up for the shit, but we damn sure is paying for it in every single way. And time again, they're doing shit like, well, we'll just see if this works. Y'all ain't do that with Sarah. Y'all ain't do that with Sarah when her baby got stuck. What about when Sarah's baby got stuck and y'all eventually got the baby out? It's bad enough that with the time that they took, they could have made the baby or anything. Like, y'all taking too long to do this. You start to get desperate and try to find ways, and we don't have time for no trial and error. That person who did the surgery should be, well, it ain't disbarred because it ain't the bar association, but you get what I mean. Take her license, take her doctor thing, take it, because she really don't need it. She fucking around, you know, and she should feel bad. She should feel guilty. This is what happens when you feel confident in a decision that you shouldn't have made. And I hope that while this is going down and before the decision is made, I hope that they don't let her do no more surgeries, because she don't need to do shit. I don't trust her. I wouldn't trust her with Sarah or with Jessica. I wouldn't trust her with nobody. Rest in peace to the little guy. They are suing everybody, and they will win. It's never going to be an amount that is going to be like, oh yeah, that was, you know, that was worth all that. No amount can bring their child back, but y'all damn sure gonna pay for that type of negligence. That's up. You know, I'm sure they had everything ready, and to have to go through all that and still not leave with a baby, the baby not in the NICU, the baby not sick, and he got to stay in the NICU for a certain amount of time, and then y'all go get him. He is deceased, and who knows, like, what if they never want to have no more kids? I damn sure wouldn't have them at Clayton County. Nowhere near Clayton County. But who would want to go through all of that again? Like, I damn sure wouldn't. So I hope that they get every penny that they're asking for. They deserve so much more than that. And they've been protesting. They have been making sure that his name and he doesn't die in vain. They've been doing a really good job. Most people would just be a shell of themselves, and it would take them a really long time to be vocal about something like this. But they are being very brave for their baby boy, and I can't do nothing but respect that. Leave y'all thoughts in the comments below. How do y'all feel about this? And I'm going to see y'all in the next one. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for hearing me out. Thank y'all for rocking with me and still being here. And I'm going to see y'all in the next one. Peace.